Hi everybody, it's Maria from Still Dreaming Homestead. I'm so glad you're back with me. Well, today I'm going to read a make-believe story about Peter Rabbit. Have you ever heard about him? When I was a little girl, I used to sing this song. It went like this. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity-hoppity, Easter's on its way. Why don't you sing it with me? Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity-hoppity, Easter's on its way. Well, here it is, the book we're going to read today. Peter Rabbit is on his way. It was almost Easter in April Valley, and Colonel Wellington B. Bunny was deciding who should replace him as Chief Easter Bunny. The Chief Easter Bunny is in charge of carving chocolates, sewing bonnets, that's a hat, and of course decorating and delivering eggs. Peter Cottontail is a very likely candidate, he said to himself. I know he's not perfect, but he reminds me of me when I was his age. There's the Colonel. And can you see them? They're painting Easter eggs. This one's carving chocolate. Later that day, Colonel Bunny presented Peter Cottontail with his official egg basket. Carry it with pride, he told the happy rabbit. Here he is. Oh, look. But just as he was about to declare Peter the new Chief Easter Bunny, nasty Irontail arrived. He said, according to the Constitution of April Valley, Irontail announced, the Chief Easter Bunny shall be the one who delivers the most eggs. Then Irontail challenged Peter to a delivering contest that would take place the very next day. Don't worry, I'm not afraid of old Irontail, said Peter Cottontail. Peter was so sure he was going to win that he threw a big party. He stayed up late that night. Before he went to bed, he told his rooster alarm to wake him the next morning at 5:30. But as soon as Peter was asleep, old Irontail snuck into the house and fed bubblegum to the rooster. The next morning, the rooster could not cock-a-doodle-doo because he had bubblegum stuck in his mouth. That same morning, old Irontail set out to deliver Easter eggs. But he had a hard time because people did not want an egg from such a crabby old rabbit. So he only was able to give one. But one was enough. He won the contest because Peter slept that whole day. Peter Rabbit knew that he had let everybody down, and he left April Valley promising to make it up to them somehow. After walking for days today, he found himself in the Garden of Surprises with Mr. Seymour Sassafras. There he is right there. He told him the whole story. And Seymour Sassafras said, don't worry, I have this mobile here, and it can take you back into the future or back into the past or into the future. We'll just tell the pilot to take you back to yesterday, and you can deliver eggs and win the contest. But not everything went as planned. Irontail discovered what Peter was up to and sent his spider to fiddle with the wires on the yesterday mobile. Instead of heading to Easter, they landed right in the middle of Mother's Day. Look, can you see how the spider's just messing that up? Peter tried his best, but no one wanted painted eggs on Mother's Day. Next, they flew to the 4th of July. But no one wanted Easter eggs on the 4th of July either. Peter found costumes and paint and tried to give out the eggs as Independence Day bunny, but still no one wanted them. Peter had the same bad luck for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. The next stop was Valentine's Day. Peter painted a whole basket of red and pink Valentine eggs. Surely someone would want these beautiful eggs. But when Peter wasn't looking, old Irontail did something tricky and he turned all the eggs green, inside and out. No one wanted old green eggs inside and out on Valentine's Day. He hopped back to the Yestermobile, more upset than ever. Before long, Peter made another crash landing. This time he landed in the middle of St. Patrick's Day. Everywhere Peter looked, he saw green. He stood on the sidewalk offering free green eggs to anyone who wanted them. Peter's shamrock eggs were the hit of the St. Patrick's Day parade, and he gave away every single one he had. That worked. Back in April Valley, Colonel Bunny congratulated Peter. You have shown great ingenuity. That means you really thought. Therefore, you have won the right to be the official Chief Easter Bunny, he said. Easter morning, everyone cheered as Peter delivered bonnets, jelly beans, chocolates, and of course, Easter eggs to all the children. So I hope you liked that story. It had some fun make-believe things. Like, I don't think there's really anything that can make you go back in time and forward in time. But boy, did it make it a fun story. Let's try to sing that song I taught you. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity, Easter's on its way. And now it's less than a week. I think it's 6 days till Easter, so it won't be long. I want to say I love you. I really do. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. We had snow here, but now it's melted, but I think we get snow again tomorrow. And I hope you always will have fun when you listen to a story and when you tell one too. All right. I love you. Bye-bye.